Alright, for this video I want to show you how to pretty much tell time with your fingers. This video is one of my first, so bear with me here. I know that you may not can see the words very good on the protractor, so let me zoom in and let me show you what I got here. Okay, on the protractor, as you can see, we have 0 degrees right here, and we have 30 degrees. 30 degrees is going to be your primary area, because what we're trying to get, if you want to measure, I don't know, let's see if you can get it where you can see it. Okay, and if you see, as I have my fingers spread up open, just like a peace sign, if we make a peace sign, what you're trying to do is measure in between the finger here at 0 degrees and here at 30 degrees. Let me back out of the camera so that you will be able to see what I'm doing. So now I make a peace sign, pretty much normal Richard Nixon peace sign. We lay a protractor down on our fingers. So now you see that it's between 0 and 30. By making a peace sign gives me exactly 30 degrees. We're playing Leonardo da Vinci here. Okay, so at 30 degrees, also we know that we have, I've cut a 30-degree angle, so we have 30 degrees, and we can measure that right here to this line in the center, and we see that this is 30-degree angle, and it fits nice and tight right in my fingers. 30 degrees. So now, how do we use 30 degrees? Alright. Let's see. We will draw a line for the horizon. We'll put this line here within camera view. This is our horizon line, and we know that over here is going to be 180 degrees. Oops, 180 degrees. Over here is 0 degrees. Okay, so the wedge is here. We're looking out this way. Now, we need a 90 degree. So we see 90 at the top. So, 0 right in the center, 90, we have a 90-degree angle. Okay, we have a 90-degree angle here. So now we know this can be, we're going to call this south. We'll call this east. And of course you know this would be west over here in this direction. Okay, so now if this is the sky, if you're looking up at night, daytime, it doesn't matter, no matter what direction you're looking, you now have a protractor gives us a 90-degree angle. So now, when you go to the sky, you know that this is going to give you 30 degrees out this way. Now, what you do is keep this finger, because you know this finger lies at 30 degrees. Here. As you rotate your fingers, now you notice how this line points up in this direction. Of course, we got 30 degrees in this direction. And this line will actually, when you do this outside, because my fingers are much bigger than this protractor, I'm not going to come off exactly straight with the lines here that I drew. But you will notice that what you're getting 3 angles. You're getting the angle coming through here. You're getting the 90 degree going straight up. You're getting a 30 degree coming out. So now, if you had if this was just bigger, you would have 30 degrees, 60 degrees, and 90 degrees. So then, if you took this, you would have your 30 degrees. When you flip it, it flips to your 60 degrees. When you flip again, and you're looking at the edges, you're going off of the right edge each time. It's pointing straight up. So now you know you have 90 degrees. If you come back, you have 60 degrees. When you come back again, you have your 30 degrees to 0 degrees straight across. So now if you were outside, you would place this finger on the horizon, right across here. This would be the land. And this is the sky. Suppose the sun is here. If the sun was here, sorry about that. Okay, if this is the right sun in the sky, you go out and put your fingers on the horizon. When you make your peace sign, then that's going to show you where 30 degrees is. Now, every 15 degrees equals 1 hour. So 30 degrees will equal 2 hours. 60 is going to equal 4 hours. And 90 degrees will equal 6 hours. Okay, so now you know why when the sun is in straight above your head, casting no shadow down, you know that it's at noon, at 12 noon here, 12 noon. So when it's pointing straight down, that means that from here to here is a 6-hour time frame. From here to here is 4 hours, and from here to here is 2 hours. So if this is 6 o'clock or 6:30, then when it's at 30 degrees in the sky, then it's 8 o'clock or 8:30. When it's at 60 degrees, which would be one rotation, 1:30, flipping the finger, It's at 10 o'clock now. Notice this is just like a clock, where a clock is 12 up top, 10, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6 a.m. And this is 12 noon. So if you keep going across this way, then you're going into PM, right on west until the sunset. This is how, with two fingers, one pointing east, starting at east, 30 degrees at 8 o'clock, to 10 o'clock, to noon. So now, this is how you can tell where this, by the position of the sun in the sky, you can now tell exactly what time it is. If it's in between your fingers, then it's 11 o'clock. If it's here, it's 9 o'clock. Because you know this one is at 8 and this one is at 10. And you know now, because your fingers are 30 degrees apart, then this in between center of your fingers is 15 degrees. And this is why circles are made from rectangles. Sorry, I've moved the camera. Circles are created from rectangles, and this is why when you see the famous pie chart, and it's 180s, this is pi, times 2 pi, you get 360 degrees. So you have 90 degrees, another 90 degrees, which equals 90 and 90 equals 180. Another quarter, a 90 and another 90 equals 360. So now you know that's why 360 on a clock is at 12. 3 is at 90 degrees. 6 o'clock in the evening is at 180 degrees. 9 at night is at 270 degrees. All because of this. So now you know also, next time you look at a Da Vinci painting or the Vitruvian Man, you will notice that he's standing in the shape which resembles this, or this. Because when you place the points of those objects, you get a clock. You get the same, all the even numbers of a clock. And it's also at a 30-degree angle. From here, coming across from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock will give you 30 degrees. Just like the Vitruvian Man of Leonardo da Vinci. There you have it.